welcome to Nerea-san channel. As we announced in my previous video and on Yamakai TV, we are newly engaged. So for today's video, I thought it would be very interesting to answer to some very important questions before getting married. Some of them are spicy, some of them I think we might have a little hard time answering because they are very serious. And at the end, I have some crazy scenarios. What if this would happen? Like, what would you do? And the topic, as I mentioned, is engagement and the wedding.
If I win, what do I get?
It's not about winning, it's about sharing. Like opening up a lot.
Okay.
What does being engaged mean to you? I would say that for me, being engaged is showing an extra commitment that you want to spend the rest of your life with your fiancé. It's not married yet, but I think it's a huge step. And you think what you want to do for your life. You decide, yes, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person. What about for you?
You cannot use the word same.
Our heart was already like engaged from before, long time ago. So it's basically like engaged officially.
What kind of partner, in your case husband, you aspire to be?
Wait, let me think.
Are you praying?
You're Spanish and I'm Japanese, but we didn't grow up the same. Our culture is like so random. So like we don't have a like ideal guidebook. I think it's a good thing. I take it as a positive. So like we're gonna try both to make our own family.
What are our core principles for our relationship? Love, understanding, caring,
Kind of respect,
respecting, appreciating.
We don't need too many.
So based on that, we always need to keep that fire alive, and then maybe more things are gonna, join.
Yeah.
But that's the main that we wanna keep. Is there anything you would like me to change after we get married?
No, nothing. Just keep it the same. I'm happy who you are. I asked you many things at work. But normal life, I'm like very free. Like it's a good age
To work.
to work, so that's why we spend a lot of time to work.
Moving to the wedding.
Actually, the problem is that I've never been to any wedding, so
Really?
I don't have any idea.
Some people think that if you see the bride with the dress before the wedding is bad luck.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I do think that it's kind of special to first see you with your wedding clothes when we are actually walking down the aisle. I don't think it's bad luck, but I think it could be even more special if you don't see the dress before.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah.
You know, in Japan, when birds poop,
It's a good luck.
it's a good luck. Like,
Yeah, I think you shared with me before. So what, we should go to a bird park before the wedding? Those were the questions, but now I have some crazy scenarios that I'm just going to tell you, and I want to know what would you do in that situation.
You and your fiancé always planned to have kids, but the night before the wedding, your partner tells you that they changed their mind and don't want to have kids. What would you do?
I'm gonna bring statistics, data, books, whatever it is, or people. Bring it and then try to explain how
We're gonna have a meeting.
grateful to have kids, or like, you know.
There's no way I'm gonna change my mind.
There's no way.
Yeah,
There's no way.
there's no way. That's the question.
The reason why we're gonna marry is not kids.
For some people, it's a deal breaker. They do want to have kids, 100%. The good thing is that we are both on the same page on this, right? We want to have kids. So let's not change our minds. Those things you need to talk and discuss, and as you said, bring the statistics, right? Have both people talking about it and have a decision. You find out that your fiance has hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and never told you how bad the situation was economically. What would you do?
Wait, how much is it?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars, like a lot of money.
If you made it by yourself with negative reason, I would say bye-bye. It's kind of betrayed.
Yeah.
But if it's something like you didn't do it, I mean, I still need to
Process
and talk and figure out, but like make a conversation and
Yes.
discuss about it.
Yes. One of the things that actually people talk about when they are married that we actually don't really talk much about, but we should, is like financing the money that we make and where we invest it. I think that's also important to talk about. I mean, we're both responsible, so we're not gonna go do something crazy, you know?
Keeping the money sounds good, but like using money is also like getting more opportunities. We need to be smart to use money.
The morning of the wedding, your partner confesses that they cheated on you one time a year ago. They beg for your forgiveness and they tell you it will never happen again. What would you do?
I would say okay,
You say okay,
it's past.
but you were already together.
If it's like yesterday, yeah, that's not really past.
But still, you were in a relationship. For me, that's like breaking the trust that you had. There was obviously a miscommunication if your partner wasn't happy and didn't communicate with you and chose to do something that would break the trust.
The person is like, oh my gosh, like what I have done, what I did was unforgivable. You can trust that person more than actually the person who never cheat, because the person who never cheat, probably they can be like, you know, oh my gosh, this is actually fun, like, you know. What you just said is that you cannot trust the person who cheated, but actually you cannot trust the person who never cheat.
That person never broke my trust before, so I have more trust for that.
Yeah.
For me, it was a deal breaker.
Okay. So you're gonna say bye-bye.
Yeah. Even I forgive, I will never forget. And that builds more complications for the future. Why did he have to or she had to cheat on me? Because something was missing. I wasn't good enough. Affects personally and in the couple and the future.
Future.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I would say sayonara.
This is the last one?
Yeah. Many new things coming up in our lives, many new things to think about, organize, and I think if we are making this big step, it's also for a reason, because we feel prepared and we feel like our hearts and minds are in the right place. Of course, the big question that probably you all want to know is when the wedding is going to happen, and we still don't have a date set.
We can do it in Spain, Hokkaido, and the United States.
All over the world.
In the space.
Yes. Before closing the video, I just wanted to thank you all so much for all the messages that we keep receiving of congratulations, because it's so heartwarming to read all your comments and to also feel how the people are cheering for our relationship and to wish well for us. Like, that's super special and it's really in our hearts. If you like this video, please 高評価お願いします。Like it! チャンネル登録お願いします。Subscribe to nereasanchannel to support the channel, not to miss any videos that we're going to be uploading regarding our wedding, regarding our ballet life as always. I thought this video would be like a little refresh from the ballet theme that I have in my channel since we are newly engaged. So hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and many more are to come. ありがとうございました. Love you all. Bye bye.